playing the second night of a back-to-back season.
Good thing to see that throughout this game with Zubac.
To Leonard. Leonard,
Early start.
and of course defensive, unguarded, little baseline.
To keep an eye on that.
Jackson, after that aborted Hayes, shot clock below 10. Leonard on the kick, and another
That follow through, squaring it up every time.
he locates against Zubac. We had a great look at here, 7 minutes. Reed, that's going to be a foul against here. Zubac got another good bounce and a great slip. Harden sprays it out to the corner for celebrating his 26th birthday. Starter some 15 to 20 games. Into the lane, the float game
Makes it even more special.
Reeves up. Harden with the floater.
In the future after this one tonight.
With a lot, the young man lately, and had a great residence and chemistry within the 26-year-old's life right now.
Has missed, and I'm estimating 9 on that graphic.
He's a pocket pass there by Harden. He said, Zubac, I need you to stay, but every day,
And it became a Harden is probably, he's in the conversation. That's the area where he's really improved.
point lead for the Clippers. And with an easy one at the rim, got the points per game. Doncic in the game. Jones for games. One more to Finney Smith. Field. Harden walks into the. Jones elevates through the con. Bogdanovic coming into the ball game for Gabe Vincent, who just checked in for the Lakers. And Simmons 5 on the clock for.
Which can allow James threes, which he does.
In the middle of April, at the foul against the Clippers. The Lakers with Vanderbilt driving the baseline. Doncic from the corner, then from the field as a Laker.
It was a one-legged falling out of bounds.
In Luka earlier today with George about their styles.
They absolutely do. When you can't really take much of an interest in doing the job, he's out of 7 years in Houston.
Which had arguably his best game as a Clipper.
That Trey Jemison sliding his feet.
Bogdanovic going to try and stick LeBron here. LeBron drives 2.
Allows him to get to the free throw line.
And presence on the sidelines.
For what he's brought to this team.
Remember, Coffee from the corner. Off the mark and a nice
Lack of depth in
spot on the kick out. Amir Coffee
will dunk it though.
Oh, man.
No. Move layup on that one, but he'll take the 2
in game clock. The cross got to the rim and got.
Overall, defensively, I probably did a good.
Of course, those 2 guys spend a lot of time together.
Simmons, an interesting acquisition. And when you get into the paint with 2 defensively, he's in all the
to be able to beat them from beyond the 3-point arc.
Just underway here in the second quarter. Vince got it right back after
the advantage early.
Good one inside, Simmons.
But as he goes over
side, inside Zubac. He's got 6 in the ball game. LeBron.
When you consider the way that he's continued to work
Double digits. Quick skip pass to Coffee. He's got Bogdanovic in the air.
To what has been an unbelievable stat.
3-year-olds on the scoring list.
Competitor. Well, he probably knows the
James connect.
Send it. Having to come back and still.
Down there in the dunk theme night here in Los Angeles.
With the footies?
Yeah.
Then that, that's asking a lot, but that's one of the reasons.
With the thief. Ball knocked away. That one comes
off, but Kawhi Leonard knocking down the first 2.
And inside to Doncic. In a crack.
Steals a game for Luka, which is 3rd
First to Doncic.
I love this matchup. Just
Swipe did it. Luka kept done. Off the spray.
His defense has ratcheted up with him back on the rim for the easy.
Lakers lead us. Luka with that decel. Meanwhile, tonight without Norman Powell.
High arc on the shot, but Norman hits the back
away. Kawhi off the switches onto him. That can be lethal.
One that has come into the game.
Harden with a contested 3. He
celebrated. We didn't hear about when he became the.
LeBron with his welcome to the NBA. Coming off a good game against Chicago. And go to NBA.com or visit a producer who said Steph is okay. Hayes inside. Coffee
close to 4,000. That happens after April.
Finney Smith, Dodo,
and having the relationship with Luke.
He hunts Zubac on the switch against Jones. A good on-ball defender.
50 of those dunks. Combination of Luka Doncic. All basketball well, but they
free throw line even more with Luka. They're back to within 5. Tough midi. Jones with the rebound. Austin Reeves out for the remaining.
Because Vincent's nowhere near the shoot.
Catch and shoot 3. They're playing right into their hands defensively. Is on the sidelines in the lead
against tonight. But of course, all those guys are the competitors.
Always fun to watch. For the Kings earlier this year. Middle of it. Jones filling the lane. 5 in the ball game. Vincent over on Vincent. What a dime. And now they call Zubac. Leonard on the break. Went back in the hotel room gym today. On 3 of 7 from the field in the previous 17. James raising up. Chris Dunn. Doncic is going to be rhythm. Leonard had his defender.
Could not get back in front
On the shot clock. Pulls the 3.
It gets better with time.
Got to get busy with it. For the ball screen. They search out. Turning 40. A long 2. And got the lineup. Harden on the drive-by.
That, styles make fights. So when he's successful, even with their lack of depth.
Arsonist act the steal and room service
Maker. But you mentioned Ty Lue leaving.
That was his 3rd steal. Leonard on the break, bounced it off.
Asking him where he ranked amongst perimeter defenders.
The Cavs are a legitimate threat, much more of a contender.
Goes immediately off the catch.
As we see Amir Coffey headed to the scores.
Here, Denver went into Boston.
Talked about Michael Malone, said he has a watch.
Great pocket pass to Zubac.
Up those passes in tight spaces.
3. The gym, Corey, you never know. A steal by Goodwin, and the Lakers connect the trailer. Coffey pulls the 3. Signed a 2-way deal.
Continues to put pressure on James Harden.
Bogdanovich around the screen. Simmons. Luka on the drive. As a squad.
Luka made
To Coffey.
coming in from that angle, got a little.
Goodwin from the corner. Documents the journeys of 1 Eastern over on NBA TV.
The opportunity to eat dinner with Boris Diaw, who was absolutely the presence.
Absolutely went off.
He said he saw the trailer and realized he had
A 2-point game.
guarding defensively.
Coming back to James. Caught spot. LeBron. Vanderbilt got on the deck first.
You saw last night having a little exchange.
In a rush with pace. Where does he like the ball?
Leadership of James Harden. Steph Curry did out some details. So when you think about
With a long outlet. Connect. Over Vanderbilt.
Again in the second half, Jordan Goodwood sit on the offensive end when we've been organizing.
To 6 points. Gotta get busy. Drives baseline.
they do about that.
Wilson gonna walk down Simmons. The sweeping.
All the different tools in his bag.
Cross court to got open. Being physical. Coffee.
You see Zubac come
By the Lakers. Zubac's the trailer.
a Laker back then around that time.
As a closer.
Weapon that you can play through on
Sidestep 3 on the way. That's going to be up.
ball goes up in the air. It's a foul. You had him. I never took it.
Kawhi Leonard, one more to finish. Smith got it after first attending Virginia.
To feature in the post.
Vincent from the wing for 3. Looking inside for that Hayes. There's that jump hook.
You should have one.
Stayed down on that. Got a hand up. Leonard pulls.
At that time, had Golden State on the
First closeout. The Clippers don't have any team fouls.
Ty Lue, and especially James.
Luka working against Bogdanovich here. Having another great time.
Jones, you talked about that earlier. So I'm going to go with that being 109.
5.
Okay.
Bogdanovich for 3. 5th foul with a couple few minutes. Zubac trying to guard the step. Go to the midway point of the 4th quarter.
That touch to go.
Another step back by toward the last 8 straight. It out to Jones for 3.
He's amongst the trees, kicking it out to
A logo 3. Scouting report. Zubac with a great catch.
James at the scores table, ready to come back.
Finney Smith pulls.
Guarded differently because
What a tough thing.
you can to make them available at playoff time.
With room service at the kickball, won't get it. Vincent in
His background on that one
Zubac double teamed expeditiously. Harden with the
continues to go in instead of the floater and just
LeBron relocates for the 3. By tipped up by Zubac.
for the Lakers moving forward. Even
Pocket pass to Finney Smith.
for keeping Zubac off the glass, playing with
Got peeled clean. Done.
foul or get the easy bucket.
Dunn stayed down on the fake. 2. Harden out to LeBron filling the lane 17 times.
They have and
Leonard get it out of his hands to Harden. Rebound. Got it to Vincent and now
one possession game.
Hayes in
that possession.
The lid is up to 8. Zubats with the offensive rebound and 27 and 17. Vincent for 3. With his shoulder in. Off the brush screen, got a clean look by 4. And we're going to have Donovich on the pick and pop. It looks to that number 3, and even Donna reported a little bit earlier. Austin Reeves out for the remaining. How does that impact them, Corey?
Well, it impacts them because Vincent's nowhere near the shoot.
Dunn catching 2-3.
Faster pace. He feels like when they play slow, they're playing right into their hands defensively.
Enterprising coaches on the sidelines in the league.
Team with LeBron James, who he's competing against tonight. Of course, those threes, again, get to be friends with all those guys instead of competitors.
About 8 o'clock Eastern time. Steph Curry, always fun to watch. Had a 60-piece as a member of the Kings earlier this year. And here's Chris Dunn, always in the middle of it. Jones filling the lane.
He's able to finish it off on the next.
He's got 5 in the ball game. Vincent
was able to get down the floor and seal on Vincent.
What a dime. Zubac stayed down in the fake. And now they call Zubac. Leonard on the break. Saw Zach in the hotel room gym today. The points in the ball game so far on 3 of 7 from the field. Clippers are 11 and 6 in the previous 17. Zubac's in the ball screen action. James raising up and inside to Dunn at the dunker spot. Chris Dunn. Shot clock at 7. Doncic is going to be 3-point arc. They're trying to find his rhythm. Leonard had his defender.
I'm not sure. Could not get back in front.
LeBron with 8 on the shot clock. Pulls the 3.
Continues to, just like a fine wine, it gets better with time.
Active hands. 4 on the clock. Got to get busy with it. Hayes with the ball screen. They search out.
His numbers are up from turning 40.
A long 2. Zubac's inside.
He's going to have a mismatch with everyone in the Lakers lineup.
Point game. Harden on the drive-by. They want to go.
Well, one of the things we know that, styles make fights. So we're in a specific matchup where they could be successful, even with their lack of depth.
With yet another larcenous act of steal and room service.
It really does. I mean, he's been such a difference maker. But you mentioned Ty Lue leaving even on the offensive end tonight.
That was his 3rd steal. On again. Leonard on the break, bounced it on.
When we asked him, Corey, you were specifically asking him where he ranked amongst perimeter.
Boston was missing a couple key pieces tonight.
The Cavs are a legitimate threat, and that, in my opinion, has made them much more of a contender.
Open on the wing. Goes immediately off the catch.
Have to go sit down at this point right now as we see Amir Coffey headed to the score.
3 Eastern time. In that game last year, Denver went into Boston.
Nuggets have been on such a tear. And about Michael Malone said he has to watch.
7 on the shot clock. Great pocket pass to Zubats.
Have together with each other to be able to drop those passes in tight spaces.
Coffey. 1 more to Kawhi for 3.
Jonesy.
They still might have a couple keys to the gym, Corey. You never know. Makes it a 1-point lead. And a steal by Goodwin. And the Lakers. Harden working on Doncic. Says 2-on-1. Goodwin with Luka. Connect the trailer. Now double team. Coffey pulls the 3. Didn't check into the ball game. Did back in 2021. Signed a 2-way deal.
Again, he's only up there to make sure he continues to put pressure on James Harden.
They got Luka on him at the dunker spot. Bogdanovich around the screen. All-NBA defensive team player Simmons. Luka on the drop. The Clippers as a squad have shot.
Austin Reeves and Luka made.
Harden back to Coffey.
Lost the challenge earlier, but Luka coming in from that angle got a 3rd, something that we're going to have to keep an eye on.
Goodwin from the corner. Goal, which documents the journeys of ABC. Nuggets Celtics at 1 Eastern over on NBA TV.
And when we had our game in Paris, had opportunity to eat dinner with Boris Diaw, how close they are, and of course, absolutely the presence.
Non-demonstrative, absolutely went off in when it counted, and he did.
Then he said he saw the trailer and realized he had
Connector. And right now we have a 2-point game.
Well, you think about the way that Lakers are guarding defensively. To have to beat them from beyond the arc.
Goodwin back to James. Koff going to try and walk him down to his spot. LeBron to back again. And Vanderbilt got on the deck first.
So gives the Lakers an edge. You saw last night a long time, I know. And those two having a little exchange.
For the Clippers, Bogdanovic in a rush with pace. Tell me about Bogdanovic. Where does he like the ball?
Throughout the game, but as you mentioned, that's the leadership of James Harden. Steph Curry did the teammate Bam Adebayo to find out some details. So when you think about here,
LeBron with a long outlet, connect. 3 seconds to go for Harden. Over Vanderbilt.
Changed the game in the first half, and once again in the second half. Jordan Goodwood's. We just have to be smart with our execution on the offensive end when we've been organized.
Vincent into the front court. Bogdanovic now with 6 points. Shot clock. James got to get busy. Drives baseline
in the first quarter. But what can you really do about that?
Vincent, the side of the floor. Going to walk down Simmons. The sweeping.
You gotta love Bron bringing out all the different tools in his bag.
Bogdanovic, couple crosses on Jamison. Cross court to Leonard. Got open, being physical. Ron going to go to work on Amir Coffey.
You see Zubac
Come to Leonard. Good closeouts by the Lakers. Zubac's the trailing air.
Of course, Zoo was a Laker back then around that time.
Has used him much more this year as a closer.
He gives them that lob threat, gives them a weapon that you can play through
on LeBron. Sidestep 3 on the way. That's going to be up.
Straight down to the ground. Now you got it right. But if the ball goes up in the air, it's a foul. You had to have got it.
Now we got a C+ in that.
I never took it.
Kawhi led that midcourt screen. Vincent, one more to Finney Smith. Got it.
And he is.
Undrafted out of Florida after first attending Virginia.
Ty Lue has to be able to have a guy you can feature in the post.
Vincent from the wing for 3. 19 and 9 on the evening. Looking inside for goes right at Hayes. There's that jump hook.
Game, but Zubac showing the reason why you should have one.
Stayed down on that. Zubac's moving his feet on Luka. Got a hand up
as well.
Go. Leonard pulls.
Of the NBA, because the Spurs at that time had Golden State on the.
They did not review it for a reckless closeout. 3 to go. Clippers don't have any team fouls.
Luka Doncic, and you can expect for Ty Lue, especially James, without foul.
Luka working against Bogdanovic here. Third. Luka not having another breakdown at 8 Eastern time.
Jonesy, you talked about that earlier. And Fox had 49 the next time out. So I'm going to go with that being 109. I
want a double nickel. Give me 55.
Okay.
Bogdanovic for 3. That third quarter when he picked up his 5th foul with a few minutes out. Zubac trying to guard the step Lakers, who lead by 7. Go to the midway point of the fourth quarter. Range against Gabe Vincent.
Going to work, just unable to get that touch to go.
Another step back by Luka. He scored the last 8 straight. The great pass to Dunn. Sprays it out to Jones for 3.
Job in a short roll and recognizing he's amongst the trees, kicking it out to
Jesus. They almost turn it over. Luka, a logo 3. He knows the scouting report. Zubac with a great catch.
With no LeBron on the floor, LeBron James at the scorer's table, ready to come back
on the shot clock around the Hayes screen. Finney Smith pulls.
And the league really has guarded differently because
second one on the way. Close to the edge.
Yeah.
Oh, what a tough
game with Kawhi Leonard to do everything you can to make him available at playoff time.
Vincent with a steal and Luka with room service at the. James Harden wanted to kick ball, won't get it. Vincent in trouble.
Would have to think that Gabe Vincent has a little soccer in his background on that one.
I don't know if he was on the soccer team. Zubac's double teamed. It worked expeditiously. Harden with the
didn't get the call he wanted, Jonesy. If he continues to go in instead of the floater and just on that possession.
Finney Smith. LeBron relocates for the 3. Cross match on the blow by. tipped up by Zubac.
And there you see the challenge for the Lakers moving forward. Even
Switch on that ball screen action. Pocket pass to Finney Smith.
see Luka Doncic, who is responsible for keeping Zubac off the glass, playing with
Harden trying to get downhill, rips through. Got peeled clean. Well, worked out that way. Dunn
was go with his chest, force the foul, or get the easy bucket.
around the world. Dunn stayed down on the fake. Luka now 9 of 22. Harden out to it again. LeBron filling the lane. Clippers have to do here. They turned it over 17 times.
They have, and
They double team Leonard. Get it out of his hands to Harden. This time Hayes secures the rebound. Got it to Vincent, and now
either one of them to go and make it a one possession game. Junior holding that shoulder, took a bump,
Hayes
but was dragging that right arm on that possession.
The lid is up to 8. Drives it. Zubac with the offensive rebound, and Zubac with a great night, 27 and 17. Finney Smith thought about it, over to Vincent for 3. High in traffic. Put his shoulder on Doncic. Here's Kawhi. Off the brush screen, got a clean look. Lakers leading by 4. And we're going to have Sisley off the screen by Bogdanovich on the pick and pop. It looks an inch closer to that number 3 and even